Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Julissa, better known as the Zero Waste Mom here on YouTube. So today I want to share with you guys 5 frugal zero waste tips that will cost you no money. Now this is part of my series, the Zero Waste, Zero Money series, which is basically how to live sustainably, living the zero waste lifestyle without having to spend any money. My first tip for you guys is take advantage of free items. There are always free items out there on either Facebook Marketplace, the Nextdoor app. There are so many different apps out there I can't even keep track of. I know that there's like Mercari, there's Olio, depending on where you live. I know that one doesn't work out for me just because of where I live. But there are so many apps out there, and that doesn't just have to be with apps. You can also take advantage of free items like in your neighborhood if you see something around on the block, or if you have family members that you know are trying to get rid of things. Definitely take advantage of free items if you need them, of course, or if you think that you can use them in some sort of way, even make them better, like furniture. I know a lot of people are very like skilled in that area. You can definitely fix up something, especially if it's free, and try to sell it, and that can actually make you money. My second tip for you guys is to swap clothing. So if you have a friend or a group of friends or family members, anyone that seems to be like the same size as you, ask them if they want to do a clothes exchange with you, a clothes swap, whatever you want to call it. Or even, I know that some churches do this. I know right now, because of COVID, I don't know how much longer COVID is going to be around, probably forever, but whenever it's not as big of a risk, definitely try to do a clothing swap. I know right now, obviously it won't be free, but I know that there's online thrift shops if you don't feel like going into a thrift shop. But if you do have a family member who you know doesn't have COVID, or a friend who you know that doesn't have COVID, definitely try to organize something with them, and who knows, you may end up getting something that they no longer love but you absolutely love. There are so many items out there that people just don't use, and it's so beneficial for everyone to have just clothes being used to their full life cycle. Okay guys, I have my third tip, and this one is a tricky one. So number 3 is reduce your spending. That will save you money. Now, I know a lot of people are like addicted to coffee. Thank God I am not. If you go to Starbucks or whatever, Dunkin' Donuts, McDonald's every day to get your coffee, maybe try skipping that, or maybe try making your own at home instead. I know that will probably save you a lot of money. Another thing you can do is, if you know that you do a lot of takeout, then definitely try skipping the takeout. Try meal planning. That's something that I am very keen on, is meal planning, so I can just avoid having to wait last minute to prepare a meal, not feeling like it, and having to get takeout. So definitely try meal planning, preparing things the day before or a couple days before. My maximum is 4 days on leftovers, and then that's it. So basically anything that's like a habit, like drinking, or anything that costs you a lot of money in the long run, because I mean one coffee isn't going to cost you a lot, but if you do that very, very often, then it will rack up. So definitely reducing all those habits will save you money. Now, again, as I said in the beginning, it's not easy, I know, but just try one less, and then that may become 2 less. Who knows? My fourth tip for you guys is to sell items you no longer use. I am a fan of Facebook Marketplace just because I am already on Facebook, so might as well just get to that little section and see what there is out there. But as I said, selling. So you have your own selling profile, and there you can add as many items as you want, and people just message you as they see your items. So you never know, you could get multiple people for one item and maybe just one person for another item. But either way, as long as you sell these items and they're not just cluttering up your space, that is a win-win. I use Facebook Marketplace the most, but I know that there's the Nextdoor app. I know that there are different selling apps out there, and as I said before, definitely look for them. I know a lot of people will post things just anywhere and everywhere that they can. I know a lot of people make Instagram pages, or just take pictures of whatever social media app they have and ask people, hey, is anybody interested in this? And I know someone out there is probably looking for that specific item, so give it a try. My fifth tip for you guys is to use any kind of food pantry, government assistance that you can if you are in need. Now, it may not look like it, but I just finished using WIC. WIC is, I think, women's, infants, children's, like food assistance, basically. Depending on how much money you make is dependent on which program you qualify for, I guess. That and a few other factors, I believe. There's no shame in using these assistance programs because they're there for you. If you have just moved out of your parents and you're living on your own and you find that it's difficult for you to afford groceries, or you're a new couple, or you're just a person that is finding it hard to make ends meet when it comes to buying your groceries, well, check out a food pantry near you. I know most churches offer different food assistant programs, and I know whatever town you're in, they'll do like a food drive every so often. It is very possible to be zero waste and on any one of these food assistant programs. There are specific resources out there depending on what exactly you need. So I know that there are veteran only programs, mobile pantries, there's pantries associated to churches, there's town pantries. So yeah, do a little bit of research. There are many different resources out there depending on what you need. And as I said before, you can still be zero waste and use these assistance programs. So give it a try. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. And I do have to apologize because I did miss last week's video. So stay tuned for next Thursday for my zero waste, zero money video. Bye guys, peace and love.